Who got the better pen between Danny and Stuey?
I mean, obviously, I would be crazy to try to say that Danny is more proven. Is not more proven than Stuey Newton.
Best pen. Best pen.
I'm gonna go with Danny. I am gonna give Danny the better pen. I am gonna give Danny the better pen.
Believability. Who's
Stuey.
the most?
That's what it comes down to.
Can you let me finish my question?
You said believability. I don't know what.
I didn't finish my question. I'm starting my question with believability.
Pawn self, God.
When it comes to aggression right now, not overall, but when it comes to aggression right now, who's the more aggressive artist, Danny or Stuey Newton?
What happened to your believability word? You just threw that word away because I cut you off, but you didn't. So you threw the word away. You threw the question away.
Which one is more believable?
And I said Stuey Newton. That's what I want to.
So do you have Stuey Newton winning this battle, man? Like,
where was you at? You left the room for a second? I had already said that. I promise you that.
I promise you I left the room where you said all
earlier. When you came ahead, it was empty.
For giving me any type of explanation and when telling me that he's going to win. Then
I believe that Stuey Newton is a little bit more hungry than Danny Myers. At this point, I feel like when I watched his video, when he was talking about himself, I didn't see him critique himself in a negative manner at all. That to me is the sign of growth. If I sat here and said that I'm not going to watch this interview back and see stuff that I like and see stuff that I didn't like and see this interaction and want to improve on stuff, that would be wrong. Just to say that I just killed this shit, that I just killed this whole segment, that to me is an example of lack of growth. And that's what I seen with him. He was like, every battle he said this year, he basically won. He sat here and won every battle. Yeah, whatever. So he won every battle this year, cuz? On the hood. Put that on your hood then. Put that on everything you love.
Nobody said that Danny won every battle.
He did. Not nobody. His name is Nobody now.
I'm not speaking for Danny Myers. I'm talking about this battle.
So you don't get what I'm trying to say at all.
No, if you're trying to speak for Danny, how am I going to listen to you?
I'm not speaking for Danny. You can watch the video yourself. It's on his channel. So
I don't want to watch the video. I'm talking about Stuey Newton versus Danny Myers. What are you talking about? That's all I'm talking about. What is he talking about?
I'm talking about growth. If you watch a boxer, right? And a boxer, and you ask them, yo, they got so many amount of boxing matches a year, and they win and lose matches, but then when they come down to you like, yo, what happened? They tell you they won every match. You're going to say, yo, this nigga's crazy. He didn't win every match. It's no way he's going to try hard.
What is this nigga talking
about? Another battle coming up. He got other battles coming up.
To talk about Stuey versus Danny Myers, and he just locked into Danny Myers all off the top. What is he talking about?
You're talking to a dog. That's weird. I'm going to be honest with you. But whatever. That's what we're going to do. Right, you're recording this.
I'm gonna take this away.
No, don't take it. No, please keep it with you.
Now who am I talking to? Now who am I talking to?
Possibly me. I don't know. I don't have a dog for the other dog to talk to, so I don't know what to do.
3-0. What are we doing?
I'm gonna say 2-1. I'll give Danny a round. Obviously, I don't think Danny is the worst battle rapper.
Dan, what you mean you would give Danny? You ain't gonna give Danny nothing. You know Danny gonna take at least a round. I ain't know you gonna give Danny a round.
You know what? I like that. You right. You put respect on his name. I know y'all are friends. You did multiple interviews with that guy. You helped set up that with him. You're the reason he gave Rex 12,000. You probably feel like you owe him something. So I get all of that. I respect all of that. If I had been part of him getting swindled out of 12,000, I would owe him something too. I would want to give him some type of credit too.
You know, you trying to downplay Danny Myers' argument for Champion of the Year was ridiculous to start this video.
I didn't downplay nothing.
Yes,
what I said is that when a person sits there and make their case, to me, a better case would have been being more realistic, admitting to wins and losses, saying, yo, you know what? I battled this guy, and when I battled Franchise, I choked. Ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? I lost that one because of the choke, but I ain't choking no more the rest of this year. That's what I like. Get on top of your shit. Get on top of your shit. Take your responsibility as a man, as a guard, whatever, and admit the way you messed up during the year. Admit to some of the battles you lost. You didn't win every battle this year. You won't say he won every battle this year. You don't even want to address him saying that. So come on. And you know what it means.
Let me ask you a question. Has Danny Myers choked since the Franchise battle? Have you watched him choke since the Franchise battle?
He faked. He had a stumble during the disaster.
You stumbling right now.
I didn't stumble at all. That came, nigga. Right. He had a fake stumble during the disaster.
Yo,
but either way, he didn't win that battle either. We're talking about you. First of all, right. So Danny's coming off of 2 losses, right? We agree to that?
No, we don't agree to. We don't agree to nothing. What are you
never said
about?
that. You stand on your shit. Stand on your shit, God. Did he beat disaster? Yes or no?
I just told you it was debatable 3 times earlier.
No. Did he win to you? Why you never want to put your opinion out there? Who you are as a person? You can't stand. I stand on my shit. I say what I feel. I feel he lost to disaster, and I don't even like disaster.
I feel like it was debatable.
Oh, in who direction? In any direction? Every battle could be debatable.
If it's debatable, it's a 2-1 either way. Like, what makes you think I said it's debatable?
So wait. So if you was recapping it and you was Danny Myers and you was doing your championship of the year, and how you would have addressed it when you got to that battle? When you would have been talking about the disaster battle, would you have said, I 3-0 disaster and I'm the champion of the year, I deserve it? Or would you would have said, damn, that battle I could have went a little bit harder. Most people are saying that's debatable. But the rest of this year, I'm telling y'all why I'm going to deserve to be champion of the year. Won't be no more debatables. Would you have addressed it like that? Or would you have like disaster, never bag, franchise, never bag, such and such, never bag? Would you have been doing that? Which one would have done?
Me and Danny different. Like, my approach to it, what does that have to do with anything? Like, we're talking about Danny.
The idea is when somebody's stating growth, when they're demonstrating growth, like I said, they acknowledge their mistakes. I made a mistake.
So what are you sitting here saying? Danny Myers got growing up to do? Like, listen to how you sound right now. Well, you need to be drug tested, man. What
we all have growing up to do. We all have growing up to do.
We talking about battle rap. We talking about battle rap, man. Stop it.
Yeah. We talking about life.
Danny ain't got nothing else to learn, yo, when it comes to this, man.
What? Then he need to die then. That don't even make sense.
So who's gonna kill him? Is Stuey gonna kill him? Is Stuey gonna kill him?
He might. If then he tells you he in his perfect. I don't even think he's naive enough to believe that. I'm not saying he's not great, but there's always levels of greatness we can reach. You saying you the greatest 7 you can be? You can't be no greater. There's nothing you can learn. There's no books you can read.
Not in battle rap.
For you?
Not in battle rap. Not for me. I've reached my peak. I'm the Oracle. Only thing I can learn now is probably more editing. That's it.
So you have levels of stages of greatness you can establish.
But that wouldn't be strictly for that though. Like, I take my editing shit and I do sports. I could do anything with that. So that doesn't box me into just battle rap. So.
Also, if you start, you're right. So if you start doing other stuff, like you said, you're doing sports, you're doing battle rap, you're doing whatever else you're doing movies reviews, whatever you're editing doing. When you start doing all these other multiple things, that's going to be the greatest version of 7, correct?
No. That's
just close to it?
That's just the more busier 7. That doesn't make it greater.
Busier 7, man. Listen.
Doesn't make it greater.
Everything I do, I'm trying to be greater at it. Everything I do in life, I'm trying to be greater at it. Anything I'm doing, I'm trying to be great. I'm trying to achieve higher levels of greatness.
You should be trying to be greater when it comes to talking about battle rap, because that's where we lacking at right now. For you to have no respect for Danny Myers.
For me?
Yes. Yeah. You're the one talking reckless right now about Danny Myers.
I'm not I have all due respect to that guy, his life, when he goes on. He's a legend. But and this is a sport. I'm a commentator. I'm commenting.
You're a comedian. You also a comedian. Let's throw that in there.
Last I joke, I play game over. This is my true feelings. Like I said, anybody can go to his channel, watch the video, see what he said, and see what I'm saying, and they can either make an impression to what I'm saying, go, you know what? Either I agree with 34 was saying, or I don't agree. I don't care. I think he's right. That doesn't mean nothing to me. To me, that means something. Somebody saying like, yo, I fucked up here, and I'm going to do greater next time.